Jason had twice as much money as Sue. After Jason had used $120 of his savings on a shirt and Sue had used $48 of hers to buy a dress, they had an equal amount of money left. How much did each of them have left? First, let's underline the keywords twice as much as, and the entity that comes after as much as is Sue. So Sue is our reference. The after condition is at the end they have an equal amount of money. First, let's draw the model for Sue. Sue, this is 1 unit for Sue. So Jason has twice as much as Sue, so Jason would be having 2 units. We also see that Sue had used $48 of hers, which means, we map out that area, and also Jason had used $120 of his savings. Now, how did we know how to draw this $120? How big it is? It's because after Sue had spent and Jason had spent, they had an equal amount of money left. So, after Jason had spent $120, the amount of money that he had left should be equal to the amount of money that Sue had left. And based on the size, we know that the area just now shown in green color is equal to 48, and the area shown in pink is equal to 120 minus 48, which is equal to 72. So 72 is the amount of money represented by 1 unit. Sue had 1 unit minus 48, which is equal to $24, and Jason had $24 also, because at the end both Sue and Jason had an equal amount of money left. Daniel had 4 times as much money as Sharon. After Daniel had given $210 to Sharon, they had an equal amount of money left. How much did each of them have at first? The keywords as much as, and the entity coming after as much as is Sharon. The after condition is they had an equal amount of money. So before condition is Daniel had 4 times as much money as Sharon. After condition they had an equal amount of money left. Sharon is 1 unit, and we know Daniel 4 times. So Daniel would have 4 such units. And this is the amount that Daniel has more than Sharon. That is, Daniel has 3 units more than Sharon. Now let's see how Daniel can share his money or give his money to Sharon so that they have an equal amount of money. So just now he had given 1 unit to Sharon. Now the left is 1 unit, so he has to give half of it to Sharon so that they have an equal amount of money left. Now they have an equal amount of money left, but the sizes of the units are not the same, so let's make the size of the units the same by splitting 1 unit into two parts. Now when we look at this, we know that this is the amount of money that was given by Daniel to Sharon, which is $210, and that is equal to 3 units. 3 units is equal to $210, which means 1 unit is equal to 210 divided by 3, which is equal to 70. So at first, Sharon had 2 units, which is 2 times 70 gives $140. And Daniel had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units, and 8 times 70 is $560. The cost of 5 similar magazines and 4 similar books is $221. A book costs $26 more than a magazine. What is the cost of one magazine? These kind of problems, we use substitution method to resolve them. First, 5 similar magazines is being bought and 4 similar books are bought. Look at the word similar, which means that the magazines, all 5 magazines are costing the same amount of money, and similarly all 4 books are of the same type and hence they also cost the same amount of money. And this is our comparison. A book costs $26 more than a magazine, so magazine comes after more than, and hence we draw a model for magazine first. Magazine gets 1 unit, so book should be 1 unit plus $26. And he bought 5 magazines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, represented by 5 units, plus 4 books. So book is represented by 1 unit plus $26. 1 unit plus $26, that is equal to 2 books, 3 books, and 4 books, and this total is equal to $221. Now when we look at both sides, on the left hand side of the equal symbol we have 4 $26 represented. We could remove them by cancelling and at the same time minusing them or subtracting them from the right hand side. So we have removed from the left hand side, which would mean 221 minus 4 times 26, which is equal to $117. So take a look at the left hand side. All the units are of the same size, and how many units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units is equal to 117. Let's find out how much is 1 unit. 9 units is equal to 117, so 1 unit is equal to 117 divided by 9, which is equal to 13. So 1 unit is equal to $13, and we know that 1 unit is represented by this 1 box, and a magazine, the cost of a magazine is equal to 1 unit, so which is equal to $13. In addition, if you want to figure out what is the cost of a book is equal to 1 unit plus $26, which is equal to 13 plus 26, which is $39.